Well, it sounds trite, but I'm going to say it anyway. You need to love them more than try to change them, more than try to educate them. Just love them. In terms of the facilities that people are in with children, I think if this were their own home, they would give children the worst part of the churches to be in. I think if you're doing children's work, you need to give the kids the best part of whatever it is, a building, without making them little gods. I'm not saying that, but treating them so that they know that you care, not that they're wait till they grow up kind of thing. Another thing I think needs to, and this is a hard thing to do, be able to share with the kids how you have found God to be. When, you know, what things you like about God, what things you don't like about your understanding of God, where you've done well, where you've had to say sorry. So I think we have to say, we've got to take faith from being just a set of beliefs, and faith in the churches from being entertaining the children, to a relational experience. God gives us faith, but asks us to be faithful. In fact, I'm very tempted to stand up and lift off a book on the back of my shelf. Karen Marie, yeah. She's now one of the 2 co-editors of the International Journal for Children's Spirituality, which started about 12 years ago. Dr. Karen Marie Yust is a mom. She's a Church of Christ minister. She's now over here off and on working with the UK and the Children's International Journal of Spirituality. But she's written an interesting book called Real Kids, Real Faith, Practices for Nurturing Children's Spiritual Lives. And each chapter would be things you could do as a family or as a church. So there's a thing on story making, and it's been influenced by Walter Brueggemann. There's ones on prayers. How, you know, prayers in a family are always painful. Well, often. Wide age range, and you would rather eat French fries than pray at that precise moment at the table. So, but she does something about faith that I think is interesting. Faith is a gift from God. It's neither a particular set of beliefs, nor a well-developed cognitive understanding of all things spiritual. It's an act of grace in which God chooses to be in relationship with humanity. It comes to us and through all of our senses, sight, sound, taste, smell, and other senses. She then goes on to say, faithfulness is a human response to God. And that's what we as the Sunday group leaders or the midweek leaders and the parents, we are supposed to be the faithful ones. It's a disposition that welcomes God's presence and seeks God's teaching. It's an age-appropriate attempt to let God's love permeate all of our senses and our thoughts. A faith tradition helps us to recognize God's presence within us and respond faithfully. I would probably add faith as well is not entertainment. It's not just cognitive. It's not entertaining. It might include that, but it's not just that. So this is a book easily readable, and it's done by Wiley. You would think I was getting paid for that, wouldn't you?